Alright boys, here we go again. Welcome back to another Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus Even Streak run. We got win number 3 here, and without further ado, just for the sake of not making this any longer than where it should be, let's get right into it. Alright, for this run we got to see the VBKF9EEX. We got pretty good tears rate, decent enough damage. We got Curse of Blind, and we start off with Trinity Shield. Yeah, Trinity Shield. We got this is an issue that I've had like ever since the beginning, or just in general, even with just with Isaac. I always have an issue like recalling the names of some of the items, even though I've played this game for like enough time to know them, and I'm seeing the names of these so many times by now. Like, you'd think that I would know them, you know? And I'm pretty sure it mostly has to do with just me not like being used to talking, you know, because when you normally play, you don't talk, you know, you kind of just play, you know. So for me to be talking while playing, I guess that's just kind of like not something that I'm 100% used to doing, so I just tend to not remember things. It's something like that. By the way, ooh, that's a lot of scatter bombs, which admittedly is not something that I would have liked picked up if I had the option, but it's fine. Might as well go back to the store since we got quite a lot of money from that secret room. So overall, could say that this is a good start. Yeah, charge baby. The devil. I mean, I guess. Yeah, I'm not necessarily gonna need a teleportation card now. Just watching the future as I regret not taking the teleportation card for the future boss rush. But hey, I'm not worried about it. The double card will allow me to beat any boss, or at least the boss that's gonna come up a little bit quicker. Not gonna lie, I'm spending most of the time just like trying to remember the name of the spacebar item that we have. We got famine, which is just a free order, so bad about that. And yeah, we might as well just use this. Oh, we got another one, okay. Is it like ball something? It's not like it's like some kind of weird Isaac item. It's like, it's a regular thing that exists in real life. I'm just not smart, as you can tell. But hey, maybe someday we'll actually remember. Or hopefully we find another space item so we can actually drop this and see the name of it. Oh, not gonna lie, so far, or at least not even just with this run only, I think overall, I'm mostly going to try to, or like aim to go quickly for all my runs from here on out. Okay, I pretty much backed myself up into that corner. There was a lot of ways where I could have gone to avoid damage there, but I don't know, I just didn't. But yeah, I feel like when I'm faced with a run like this, which is, or like at least it has the foundation to be a success, like, you know, almost guaranteed, specifically because of the space item that we have. Like that pretty much almost guarantees a win for us, because it's just gonna generate quite a lot of soul hearts for us. Shouldn't have gone down there, and we get to the boss room immediately. So since we're already here, we might as well just fight it, so we can just get that W out of the way. We get pinned. I might actually use this. Just like not because of necessity, just because of laziness. And just trying to go a little bit faster. Ooh, we get Sento, which is definitely appreciated, and we get flying. Or Spirit in the Night, specifically. Alright, let's go back for that item room, and we should be able to go on to the next floor afterwards. I did not want that, thank you very much. You bet I'm going right back and exploding you as soon as I get it bombed. Just because I can, just to send a message. Do not just take a key from me and live to tell the tale. I'm gonna pick up that full charge. Actually, it doesn't really matter when they do, since I'm gonna plan to use it right when I go down to the next floor anyways. And we get Pointy Rib, which is... well, I mean, I can't even say that it's bad, because Pointy Rib was something that actually did sort of save us or did help out a lot in terms of damage in one of our runs a good while back. And just as always, I can't specifically remember right now if it was a daily run or not. But it was likely a daily run, so... yeah, Pointy Rib, what it basically does, it just acts at this pointing rib, where it just like points wherever you're pointing. It's pretty good. And we get Curse of the Labyrinth, which I guess it just helped me in the terms of me wanting to go fast, but right after a W, or at least a guaranteed W, like, it's a little bit insulting game, but not gonna do much about it. But yeah, Pointy Rib, it's not even like that it's good, it's more like it does its job well, I guess. It does a decent amount of damage wherever you point, and whenever when it makes contact with an enemy, basically. But of course, there's quite a lot of items that could have been better in this situation. But I guess you can't really complain. Oh, okay, now I remember, it's Crystal Ball. Yeah, like, I don't know. I really don't know why it took me this long to actually recall the name. And we get Chocolate Milk, so... if we wanted a fun run, here it is then. At least for me. But yeah, like I was gonna say, Crystal Ball has been providing us with these soul hearts like crazy. And in terms of Chocolate Milk, yeah, like, this is just gonna be quite a fun run, because as you guys might know from one of the even streak runs, which I'm pretty sure we did get chocolate milk from all of them. Yeah, no, we definitely did. I love me some chocolate milk, so I'm definitely happy to see it. For me, it's almost even a guarantee. Or like, I can't even say this. Like I'm basically just throwing that statement around all the time, so that's not necessarily a good thing. Like one day that's just gonna come back and bite me, essentially. Like I'm being a little bit too pretentious. Like, oh yeah, like this definitely means I'm gonna win, and then I just don't. But I really like chocolate milk. I feel confident using it, basically. We're gonna get the battery here because it just lets us store more charges here. Even though we technically don't need it, we don't need any more health. But I guess it would be good for getting mapping faster. I would have bombed down there just for laziness sake, but that's not that big enough of a time save for me to justify doing it. We're gonna pick up the lobby here just because of the possibility of conjoined. I should have already used that actually. We got Bighorn, which can I use this immediately? Yes, I can. Yeah, I was actually not completely sure if I had to wait before using it, and I just like messed it up by using it immediately. But no, I can use it. We get Hollow. Hopefully we get that W, honestly, even though it's very unlikely. And of course we don't. Oh, we get. Oh, okay, we do get one actually. I thought we were like 2 per spawn, but no. There we go. Cursor lost, alright. So far, every single one of these runs have kind of been a little bit tame, not gonna lie. But that's good, you know? I'm never gonna turn down an easy win. Especially when it comes to keeping a streak alive, or a streak alive. So yeah, ooh, give me these free ones. But eventually, I am at least assuming that you should give me a little bit of a challenge, you know. Airwalk, which, since it's something that isn't really seen that much, this is essentially what it does. It just slows down the entirety of the room, kind of like a stopwatch effect, but it also affects you and your tears. It's kind of like stop motion, I guess, or not stop motion, more like just everything gets slowed down. I mean, sure, pentagram, teleport to the W, and what would have been a guaranteed W anyways, but that's fine. That's make sure. And then we get a greed spot. I can't really be surprised. Man, we've been getting. This is like. I'm pretty sure there's like the third Steam sale out of a greed shop or a greed fight that we've gotten in the streak. Like, what is my luck? Like, I didn't mention it last time because yeah, like okay, 2 in a row. That's impressive, but not that like crazy. But 3. Like now it's getting a little bit crazy. And I don't even need to go down to. Oh, did I go? I don't think I went to that. Okay, to be fair, we got a lot of items in that room, and it was cursed a lot, so. Yeah, I know. That's just real bad of me to do this. And I didn't even mean it. But it's fine. Again, we're at this point, like, I'm not even worried about it. We already won this. I keep forgetting that this pill is just, I'm not sure to take them all because, like, it clearly doesn't matter. But yeah, like, we really don't need anything else in this run. We got health, we got movement speed, we got... Okay, I mean, just take away my mapping, I guess, my crystal ball. 2 diamonds, okay? Even though technically both of these almost do the same purpose, I'm still gonna be coming back for this because I want the mapping. It helps. Yeah, it helps quite a bit. Now, despite this run being won and everything, I found so much presuming. If I have the possibility of getting a broken run, will I go for it? I mean, yes. Honestly, broken runs are most of the time real fun, so no real reason to deny it if we get the chance. And I haven't gotten a broken run in quite a while, honestly. The boomerang and PhD, okay. I don't really need any more health ups, honestly. Do not forget about the 2 diamonds. And honestly, at this state, I wouldn't mind going down to Hush. Although there isn't really any motivator so far, making me actually want to go there. The Razor Blade, Goat Head, which is good, I guess. That cat, okay. I mean, we just keep on getting reasons as to why this is just gonna be. Man, do I wish I had some sort of doubling thing. And why did it have to be color blind? Hey, we got one more for the bone, gang. No, all we need is... all we need is, what was it called? That one item for the first Eden run that I just now don't like. Yeah, I can't remember. Either way, all we need is that. We just got like all the necessities for the bone gang. Aside from like other bone related things. I mean, if we're talking about bone items, then why don't you give me like, I don't know, the one that acts like Cricket's body. See, like, I have an issue with names. You're just gonna have to you're just gonna have to forgive me for that, honestly. Right now, there's just not much I can do about it, aside from just eventually learn them. Sure, I'm actually taking care of you first because the swelling effect is real annoying. And I'm not gonna lie, surprisingly, Trinity Shield's actually doing a decent amount of work here for us when it comes to dodging bullet or just shots in general. It's something that I actually don't think about using much, but since I'm constantly pointing at the enemies anyways, I'm like automatically blocking shots, you know? Like I could just do this and not really worry about it, which is surprisingly good. But seriously, now that actually makes me wonder what the rest of the items in boss rush were. Like, it's very rare to come across like a full boss rush floor with like all the item pedestals just on display. Like, imagine having Void there or something, man. Now that'd be value. The moving time. Yeah, chocolate. Like, I'm having fun with chocolate milk. I don't know. We could teleport out, but at this point we've done like most of boss rush at this point, so we might as well just finish it and get the item. Did the fight just get blocked back? Like, not even just disappear, just like actually blocked? Is that something that Trinity Shield does and I just never knew? I mean, again, Trinity Shield isn't anything that anybody ever thinks of much, you know? That wouldn't put it past it, like, actually being something that it does. Yeah, this is real strong, honestly. A little bit minimalistic in terms of us just having normal chocolate milk tears, but pretty strong regardless. Charm of the Vampires. Alright. One thing that I would want though would definitely be, of course, we might as well use the health up since we got go ahead. I mean, I would appreciate having something like, I don't know, something to make this run a little bit more crazy, I guess. Or Emperor. Either make this run finish as quickly as possible. Haggles. Yeah, either make this run end as quickly as possible or make it as fun as possible. Either way works, really. Alright, I'm gonna actually need a second. I need to respond to a phone call, so be back. Alright, I'm back. I accidentally forgot to continue the recording right after I paused, but didn't do much aside from just enter the bathroom, and we got blowed. Which is great, of course. And he's done just as fast as he got here. Because again, I do love me some chocolate milk. Like, I might be going on a lot about this, but chocolate milk will easily be one of my top favorite items in the entire game, aside for like obvious, aside like not counting obvious picks that are like just in general amazing, like Brimstone, you know, Mom's Knife. Like, if I had to only say or only consider items that are like normal in terms of just like chocolate milk is a pretty normal tier effect. It just turns your shots into something you can just charge, you know. It's not that crazy, but what it does is pretty good by itself. which I appreciate. And by extension, you could also technically relate chocolate milk to be kind of similar like cursed dye. And hilariously enough, I actually hate cursed dye. I said, you haven't heard that one before. I mean, yes, everybody hates, well, most people hate cursed dye, sure, but I especially have a found hate for it. I actually cannot stand it. Even if I can see the value in the I can see the value in the char shot, in the 4 tiers that come out, and I do know the good combinations that it has with like Incubus and such, but even then, it's gonna be very unlikely that you'll ever see me pick it up willingly. Unless we got, even if we have like Black Candle, which does take off or like it does remove the downside of Cursed Dye of like the teleporting and such. Even then, I'd probably still not take it. Also, we've gone throughout most of this part of the floor, and there was absolutely no boss room, so that's great. And then we get to yet another dead end. Hopefully we can find that boss room soon, because those explosions actually kind of make me feel like we were already getting there, even though I don't quite remember, to be honest. Maybe it will be down here. Yeah, this probably is the right way to go, hopefully. I'm gonna actually be saving these full charges for the next floor, hopefully. Yeah, there is. But yeah, it's definitely an item that I quite appreciate. I'm gonna go back actually and clear a few more rooms just to get usage out of these full charges correctly. Yeah, sure. I'll take credit card. Since we are going down to Hush. And we do need help, so thank you very much. The credit card could also be used in the Devil EO2 if there ends up being like a lot of things to take. And I don't want to go down too low in my health. So there's also that option. Alright, I'm just gonna... and Trinity Shield just allows me to do this. Oh man, I actually never had the chance to do something like that, and of course we don't even get an actual W. Great. Alright, Hush, makes this a little bit better, please. Here I am talking about hopefully making this run go by quicker, and then I just go ahead and do Hush. And we got Guppy too. I didn't even think we would. I wasn't like keeping track of how many Guppy items we have. But yeah, like now I'm rethinking it, and yeah, we definitely have been getting enough. How does chocolate milk work with Tech 1? Does it just remove it? We've got an interesting situation here. First off, I'm gonna only be taking this because we could get a good pill and we didn't. But I am gonna get this, and I use this twice. Tier detonator because sure. We're gonna be leaving with Crystal Ball though, that's for sure, but do I want to risk it and lose my chocolate milk? I mean, Cricket Paint won't do anything anyway, so we also chocolate milk. Well, that's a shame. Get telepills. Well, I guess that's fine. You know what? I'll play you. Here we go, that's what I wanted. And that is not the kind of item that I would have liked from you, but okay. Although we could re-roll these, hopefully with blank green.
Hair throw.
Into completely useless items, okay. Should have probably done it here so it wouldn't happen to the shop pool. But again, it's fine. I'm gonna take the telepills just to be able to, I don't know, get farther in the next floors. Although admittedly, it's an impressive amount of damage, not gonna lie. I don't know if it's because of the gut slice or the laser. Wait, do the lasers have, or is it possible that the lasers have like the 4 times damage of fully charged chocolate milk? I don't see a reason as to why it would, but the amount of damage that I'm doing is decently impressive, so I wouldn't put it past it. Like, I wouldn't feel like that's an impossibility, you know? Oh, but anyways, this is pretty much just gonna be, this fight's gonna be like this. Not much happening aside from just being in the corner, firing away. I probably don't even need to move from here with because of Trinity Shield. Okay, never mind. I stand corrected. At least we get a little delirious, helping out a little with turning into this. I saw that shot, but didn't do much about it by the time that it was already in my face. Also, I'm just gonna say sorry in advance for the loud, what's probably pretty loud tech noises. I've been actually thinking of lowering the volume of the game and like, I guess raising the audio of my voice a little bit, but I'm not sure. Oh, and that does remind me, when I did mention the fact that the flame like got bounced off of Trinity Shield, no, I didn't actually think about it until now, but that was actually the rib that's circling us. That was the one that actually made the projectile bounce off of us, because that's what it pretty much does. It deflects the projectile or like it blocked the projectile and deflects it back. And I'm now noticing, because it just hasn't been an issue until like now, we don't have that great of a move this week, but I guess it's good enough to survive. And you know what? Actually, never mind. I was gonna do something, but now I do not feel up to it. I was actually planning on doing Hush. Or not Hush, I was planning on doing Delirium here. But now I don't feel confident enough to do it. That last hit kinda just took the confidence away from me. So we'll just head on up. Crystal Line, by the way. Just like last time, I'm gonna go ahead and go by the logic of I would like to go through the entire chest just to have better possibilities of having fun items pop up. But this is only a thing that I would only do, you know, in what I would feel is already a one run, and this definitely constitutes as a run that I do think is one already. So I'm not worried about it. The sun card I will save for the next floor, even though we overall technically don't even need it. With us having the crystal ball. Judgment, I guess we have a place to spend our money. Yeah, let me just pawn this while I'm at it. Get Wheel of Fortune. I mean, I was actually debating if to take it to the next floor just for the chance for an extra item, but I mean, I'm not that desperate for, you know, more items at the end of a run. I'd much rather just have the instant kill and the instant mapping instead of the eventual mapping that Crystal Ball gives us. Still appreciate it, but between the two, I'd much rather just have the map instantly, you know. Taking a lot of bad damage, but like with these kinds of things, if I'm not worried, you can tell, you know, you can really see it. Like, I don't really mind taking all this damage. Because at the end of the day, I know that I'm gonna win anyways. We're in no danger here, is what I'm basically saying. Oh, we got no keys though, which is actually surprising. I did not know that we were low on keys. We might as well take all of these, I guess. Maybe we get a bombs or key pill. Nope. We do get teleports though. Alright. We will be taking this and using it now. I mean, do we even need to focus at this point? Yeah, we honestly just don't. We can just end the run here. Although Ringworm does absolutely nothing. Man, I had hopes for it. And yet again, we don't have keys. That is obviously Guppy's tail's fault here. But then again, we wouldn't have gotten Guppy if we wouldn't have been for Guppy's tail. You know, if we didn't get it. And why not at this point? It's not like we have polar invincibility anyways. And with that, we're just gonna say bye to this run. Which, just like the other one, ever since the beginning, it's just been kind of regular, you know? It hasn't been too crazy. It started out well, and it ended up well. Not much to say about it. So then, yeah. So, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully, the runs get a little bit challenging. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually looking forward to some challenges. Like, these runs are like making me quote unquote sleepy with how mainstream they've been, how easy. Hopefully we get a little more challenge next. Famous last words. See you guys next time.